is having parents who are destitute, parents who are poor, parents who have no resources, no retirement, no money in the bank, no job, no prospects, no nothing. And that's both of my parents. And I can't tell you, I have 3 kids of my own. I am in the thick of motherhood and parenting 3 children full time. I don't drop them off for the weekend. I don't like, and so like, and I not only have the kids, right? Not to like make myself like, it's not about me. Oh, maybe it is a little, but it's like I wake up in the morning, as soon as my eyes pop open, what am I thinking about? My parents, my mom alone. She's freezing in her house because she has no job and no money. And I'm trying to block it out of my mind because like, how do I fix their life, right? Like, how do I fix it?
Welcome to the Common Sense Philosophy channel. Today's video is called Poor Parents Are Selfish. Poor parents are just selfish. But this is a discussion that's going on and it's getting louder and louder and louder. I think people are just tired of this ongoing generational curses, as they say. They want generational wealth, and all these buzzwords and phrases that people use a lot. I want to build generational wealth and all this. And I think they're starting to see that it's just not working. And as time passed, they're seeing they're not really building it. So that they're looking at their future and they're looking at their kids and like, something's wrong. And they've been judging their parents, but now they're saying, I'm not doing it either. I'm becoming a parent that's not doing it either. So, and while they're trying to take care of themselves and they're trying to build something and take care of their children, because, they don't quite got it yet. So now they got children. They're trying to deal with that. They still got to help their parents because their parents don't have any money. They don't have any assets. They don't have, somehow they ran through their money. So if they don't have a pension, if they fell behind on their mortgage, a lot of people are falling behind on their property taxes because, the whole thing of they've been raising those. So it's a round thing to have your parents alive and you're trying to help them, trying to help yourself, and you're trying to help your kids. Some people got their parents alive. They're trying to help themselves. They're trying to help their kids and their grandkids because their kids have already had kids. So this thing is just in their lifetime. They're seeing these different movements and levels of lifelines, trying to figure it all out in real time. This is a very strenuous thing when you think about it. And you can see where the frustration is. You can see where the pain is. You can see why they feel the way they feel. And you got people saying, I don't even know if prayer can help this. So that's where they're going through all this. Their mind is so frustrated. They get mad at their parents, but they want to help their parents. It's just a great conversation. But thanks for coming by and checking out the Common Sense Philosophy channel. Like and subscribe on your way out. Check out these videos, clips, and check out the perspectives. I'll talk to y'all later. Yeah.
And people will be like, it's not your fault. People make their life, whatever. Like, I get it, but it's still on me. It's still on my brain. It's still in my spirit. It still fucks with me. And I don't really know what to do because like, I want to help them, but like, I only have so much energy, so much resources of my own. And it's like one of those situations, like I'll give money, not to my dad, but like I'll give money. But like, does that solve anything? No, because you still got to keep giving money because they're not learning anything. And it's like the victim mentality will literally destroy your soul. Okay. Like, I don't know. Not really. Your soul is perfect. It's always going to be perfect. But you know what I mean? It's like the victim mentality is so insidious. It will just creep up into literally everything you do to the point where you're isolated and you have nothing. God I don't even know.
To an argument with someone because I said that you're either selfish, male-centered, or both if you decide to have a child while you're single and while you're broke. And I didn't quite understand why people was taking offense to that, because give me a good reason why it's a good idea to have a child while you're broke, while you're single, while you're unstable, period. Just give me a good reason. There's no good reason to bring... You will say, oh, because I needed this child. You're selfish. You'll say, because this child was a blessing from God. You're selfish. A child is a direct result of having sex unprotectedly, not a blessing from God. You had to have sex to have that baby. God didn't treat you like he did Mother Mary and just put the baby in your stomach. No, you had sex with that bum and got pregnant. You, other than that, is male-centered. You wanted a connection to that man for some reason. Even though that you knew that man was not going to be there for you, was not going to help you take care of the child, you still decided to get pregnant by him. And you decided to give your child that man as a father. Selfish, male-centered. Argue with your mama. I don't need kids to know that. I was born from a woman who was selfish and male-centered. What did that result in? I'm now no contact with the woman. Don't ever plan to be in contact with the woman. I resent her. I'm still making up for decisions that she made.
Having kids, when you live in poverty, knowing that they will also be impoverished is a form of abuse. When did we all become so afraid of being politically correct that we can't admit when things are right in our face? Yes, in the United States, we hate poor people. It's so much more expensive to be poor in this country. It's also very expensive to be single without kids in this country. But saying someone hates poor people because someone decides to have 6 kids in a 1-bedroom home so much that they have to sleep in the kitchen, that's not hating poor people. That's looking at the facts. It's abusive.
If you having kids and you're financially struggling, I'm not saying congratulations, because what am I congratulating? You bringing the kid into a world just to have them living in poverty?
All poor people do is have kids. That's all they do, making babies. They ain't got nothing to do in their life. They ain't got no money to go nowhere. They go home. All they got is a warm body to lay next to and get up on. I mean, no shame in it. That's what keeps the world going, I guess. That's what keeps the human population going. Y'all, shout out to the poor people out there. Salute to y'all. Keep it going. You know how I know this? My school had a high poverty rate. Every single motherfucking child that graduated from that school got a baby. As we speak. I feel like they graduate, they look around and be like, well, Section 8 up, welfare up, baby daddy up. What more do I need?
I feel like if you're going to be a poor and underplanned parent, at very least, you could be honest with your children about that. My main problem with poor people having children is the fact that poor people have children and they convince their children that the children don't deserve anything. They don't deserve better parents. They don't deserve a better life. They didn't deserve to have been thoughtfully brought into this world. They get what they get and they don't get upset. All because the parents just wanted to have smecks. That's not fair. Like, I'm not going to sit around and say poor people shouldn't have children, but if poor people are going to have children, then they should let their children know, yeah, I could have made better decisions. I didn't make this decision right here. The day that you were born, me and daddy should have, me and mommy could have, would have, should have, could have, would have. Have that conversation with your child so that, 1, they don't end up in a similar situation, but 2, so that they are not moving through life feeling like they have to accept less, they have to accept lack, they have to just fight and struggle and suffer. Like, not saying that you don't have to work hard and do things in life. Obviously you do. But I think it's a much better foundation when you were cared for and the people around you set an example of what it looks like to care about how your life was going to turn out and put the work in. Like, yes, before my children, I did X, Y, and Z. I made this sacrifice. I thought about this thing. I thought about her future, his future, what it was going to look like, blah, 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 whatever. How do you expect your child to care about themselves and create this great life and strive for all these amazing things that y'all claim to want y'all children to do when you won't even set the standard?
To anybody out there that believe that if you live under your parents' roof and don't pay no bills, you a bum, your parents are broke, or they were broke. And why are you helping them pay bills? That's dead ass their job. That's what they supposed to do. Like, a lot of I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. A lot of y'all parents had a job when they was broke, and you made them broker.
A lot of people don't like to talk about, but
I'ma just be real. If you choose to have kids and you're poor as fuck, your kids one day are going to wake up and have financial resentment towards you. Okay? They are. Because especially if you are choosing to have black kids, for one, as a black person in America, your life is automatically already hard. But two, if you are coming from nothing and your parents don't have no money, you don't have a cushioned life, you're asking for your kids to be miserable. For real. Like, in this life, you really have to have money in order for shit to go right. For real. And I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about like, oh, money's not everything, bitch. In this life, it is. To survive, to have a good quality of life, you need money. And I'm just being real. Be wise when y'all choosing to have kids, because they're going to one day, you know, if you don't get your shit together, they're going to have resentment towards you.